Good morning, afternoon, evening, whichever part of the world you are. Today we'll be examining the profound implications of the new H-1B visa policy that imposes a $100,000 annual fee on applications. This policy, effective September 21st, 2025, represents a staggering 1,900 to 6,500% cost increase for companies employing skilled foreign workers. The implications are far-reaching, affecting tech industries across the United States, India, and China, with potential to reshape global talent flows and competitive dynamics. While aimed at protecting American workers and wages, the policy faces legal challenges and may inadvertently strengthen competing tech hubs outside the United States. Fee comparison. Let's examine how the fee structure has changed. Previously, the total cost for an H-1B visa ranged between $1,710 and $6,760 depending on various factors. With the new $100,000 executive fee added to the existing costs, the total now ranges from $101,710 to $106,760 per visa annually. This dramatic increase fundamentally alters the economics of hiring foreign talent. For companies with thousands of H-1B employees, the financial impact will be measured in hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars annually. It's important to note that the legal basis for this fee increase is immediately contested. Immigration experts argue that the president has zero legal authority to impose a $100,000 fee on visas, as Congress has only authorized fees to recover processing costs. Financial impact by company. Now let's look at which companies will be most affected. Based on FY 2025 data, Amazon is the largest H-1B visa sponsor, with 10,044 approvals. This means Amazon faces approximately $1 billion in additional annual costs. To put that in perspective, that's equivalent to the annual salary of about 10,000 software engineers. Other major sponsors include Tata Consulting Services with 5,505 visas, Microsoft with 5,189, and Meta with 5,123. The collective additional financial burden for just the top 10 companies exceeds $4.3 billion annually. While large tech giants may be able to absorb these costs for critical talent, startups and smaller companies will struggle to access specialized skills, potentially consolidating advantage with established players. Regional impact analysis. The policy change will have varying effects across different regions. India receives 71% of all H-1B visas, so the impact there will be particularly severe. Indian IT companies traditionally charge clients $80 to $120 per hour for consultants. The $100,000 fee essentially destroys profit margins on these arrangements, forcing a fundamental business model transformation. For the United States, we expect short-term hiring freezes for visa-dependent roles, but potentially higher wages for domestic tech workers. There are concerns about reduced innovation capacity, however. China, which accounts for 11.7% of H-1B visas, may actually benefit from reduced brain drain. More talent may remain in or return to China, potentially accelerating indigenous innovation in areas like artificial intelligence. Strategic recommendations. In light of these changes, we have several strategic recommendations for stakeholders. For U.S. tech companies, we recommend accelerating investments in domestic training programs, developing distributed team structures that leverage remote work capabilities, and participating in legal challenges to the policy. For Indian tech companies, the path forward involves transitioning from labor arbitrage models to value-based offerings centered on intellectual property, increasing local hiring in client countries, and diversifying geographically. For policymakers, we recommend considering more nuanced reforms that address legitimate concerns about wage suppression without severing access to critical talent, implementing changes with adequate phase-in periods, and increasing investment in domestic STEM education. In conclusion, while intended to protect American workers, this policy risks undermining U.S. competitiveness in the global talent war. The ultimate impact will depend on legal challenges, adaptive responses from companies, and potential legislative compromises.